There's two reasons for this match. Reason number one is because you guys seem to enjoy when Becky and Sasha fought in the same type of match not too long ago. And the other reason is this. I wanted to have enough time to sit here and talk about something that's been on my mind and that I've been trying to figure out for the life of me, but I can't. And the one thing that is I can't seem to figure out exactly why. I can't seem to figure out exactly why I am resisting the idea of uploading long-form content to this account. I know that ideally the long-form content that I could put on this account might be better off on a different account. It might be better off going somewhere else. It might be better off being a part of another aspect or avenue of the site. Of the channel. And it might be better off being a standalone. It might be. But the fact of the matter is, who really knows that? And would it be the best idea? Or would there be another way to do it? Would there be another way to go with setting up the secondary channel for with different content? Is there another way to go? And I do think that there is a possibility. I do think that is a possibility, that there is another way to go. But I think that the best thing I can say is that I don't know that I know the right decision here. Because I feel like splitting up the long-form content is better than putting them all together. But at the same time, isn't the Iron Man match that I have with Finn Balor and Tyler Bate, isn't that long-form content? Because it's over an hour. Isn't the TW footage long-form content to a degree? Because it's over a half hour. So what is long-form content? I couldn't tell you. Because the reality of the situation is I'm still learning what exactly is this wild and crazy world. I don't know what YouTube is. I've had a set way of doing things for months, for years even. And now that I'm putting in more effort, I just don't know what the right direction to go is. Or maybe I do, and I just don't want to believe it. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know what I decide, because obviously I have a way of letting you guys know every time I decide to do something new, because that is part of the fun. But let's focus on the match, as it is it's been more than back and forth. Becky has done wonders as far as keeping me away from the submission holds. And Becky did about as well as... What the heck is Charlotte's signature move? Okay. I get it now. I get it now. I get it. I do get it. Don't get me wrong. I do get it. the reason why the signature move was flashing up when it was is because of the fact that it was showing it as a running move. And it would only flash up as a running move. But this is what you would expect from a match between Charlotte and Sasha Banks. I mean, Charlotte and Becky Lynch, sorry. Charlotte and, I was going to say Sasha Banks again. Charlotte and Becky. Disarmer. Charlotte is hanging on. Charlotte is hanging on. You know, because the reality of the situation is I'm making content like I would want to make. You know what I mean? You know, I'm making the content that I would want to make. And I'm not just taking the easy way out of using unedited stream content. For you guys over here, I'm actually giving you guys content that I could be proud of over here. Because original content is what you guys deserve. You know, and I hate the fact that it took me this long to, realize it. But I think I have some ideas for a secondary account, and I think I'm going to go in a different direction with the podcast, maybe change up the editing style for the podcast, or for the long-form content that I have in the backlog, because in the past, had a backlog. I don't know why I'm fighting it. I can't give up on the floor. I don't know why I'm fighting it. But clearly, somehow, someway, even in the match with Sasha Banks, I was Sasha Banks. I fought Becky Lynch, and Becky got the victory over me in the match. And thus far, it's a pretty even back and forth, where if I don't watch it, we're gonna get we're gonna get counted out. What the hell is she doing? If I was Becky, I would have just taken a count out because you would still win. I mean, I would think you would still win even in a submission match, right? I could be wrong, but I think that's how it would be, right? Right now, Becky Lynch is dominating Charlotte Flair. She is dominating Charlotte Flair in this one. You know, and I would also say something that pops up again anytime I play this game is how much I am looking forward to AEW's video game, especially if AEW's video game is going to be featured on Xbox Game Pass, because it would give me a reason to keep the Game Pass and give me something to look forward to as far as Game Pass is concerned. That big boot came out of nowhere from Charlotte on Becky Lynch, but Charlotte can't wait out the count out. She has to get Becky back in the ring and she has to try at least to get Becky down for the count. Wait a second, who's coming out? Rhea Ripley. It's Rhea Ripley. What the hell is Rhea Ripley doing out here? She's gonna cost Sasha why is Sasha Banks on my mind? She is gonna cost Charlotte the match. Disarmer off the distraction from Rhea. That's gonna Charlotte. Rhea Ripley may have just cost Charlotte Flair the match. What the heck is Rhea Ripley's business being out here from Charlotte Flair? I mean, do they have unfinished business? I don't really see it. I don't know how they could have unfinished business. They haven't had business in a long time. But maybe Rhea just wanted to prove a point and come out here against Charlotte Flair. Tired of Charlotte Flair running the division, wanting Charlotte to be given a taste of her own medicine, but Charlotte Flair's not going to let it hurt her. Charlotte Flair's not going to let it hurt her. She's got Becky Lynch on the ropes. Becky's fighting back. Becky is fighting back. Becky got out of the figure eight, and thus far, Rhea Ripley's Rhea Ripley, somehow, for whatever reason, Rhea Ripley's involvement may allow Charlotte Flair may leave Charlotte at a disadvantage. I don't know why I keep thinking about Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is not in this match. Sasha Banks was the last person to fight Becky Lynch in a submission match. And of course, Becky retained the Women's Championship and maintained her grasp in the women's division. It looked like Charlotte was going for the abdominal stretch. And Becky reversed it. I'm still a little distracted by the fact that Rhea Ripley came out here because I honestly do not know why Rhea Ripley appeared at ringside. And it looks like Charlotte Flair may be down too because the disarmer is again locked in. And it's not anything worth a fight. I just realized I could do some resiliency because that is something I totally forgot I could do. I could use resiliency to get out of it. That's something I totally forgot about. And probably should have forgotten about because it would have helped to remember. But either way, Charlotte looks like she might be getting her first submission victory. But remember, Becky's fighting back. Becky is fighting back. If I was Charlotte, I'd try and put on the submission hold, but I'd put on the figure 8 multiple times and keep doing it. But the fact of the matter is, the one thing that you keep forgetting is that you can't forget, rather, is that Rhea Ripley is the reason why Becky Lynch is up 2. Rhea Ripley is the reason why Becky Lynch is up 2. And now if I was Charlotte Flair, I'd take everything that I have left and go. She's not going for that. I'm dumbfounded. I thought she would have gone for the figure 8. This is a submission match. Under normal circumstances, either move would suffice. But the figure 8 is where she needs to be. The figure 8 and Becky Lynch taps out. Becky Lynch taps out. Let me just get natural selection. I don't know why Charlotte would have gone for natural selection, but she is going for the figure 8 again. She is going for the figure 8 again to tie things up. Will Rhea Ripley have any part in determining the finish, or will Charlotte Flair tie it up? And Charlotte Flair ties it up. But you have to figure that Rhea Ripley's involvement in the match, I would say there may be some unfinished business between Charlotte and Rhea, which may be finished after tonight. But you have to wonder what's going to happen if Charlotte loses and what will happen if Charlotte wins. I think we have 2 different results, but Charlotte and Becky are showing how well they know each other. I still remember Charlotte and Becky fighting each other at NXT before Becky was where she was now, or where she is now. But the fact of the matter is, Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch have become 2 of the best in the women's division. Two of the best in the women's division. Becky, I don't know why you would create such distance between her and Charlotte Flair at this point in the match. You need to keep her in the ring. You need to keep her within close proximity to you, because it will result in you being able to get a submission in, because submissions are the only way that you can get the victory in this one, it being a submission match. You know, Dragon Screw, somehow that I'm getting caught up on my words. A Dragon Screw, both affecting the leg and the back of Becky Lynch due to where it was, because you can only fall so gracefully on the floor. You can only fall so gracefully on the floor that it does not hurt. This could result. Timing is everything. Charlotte used it. Charlotte used it at the right time. Charlotte used it at the right time. The ability to be resilient. is something that the Flairs have had since Ric Flair was running this show in Charlotte. But now Charlotte Flair needs to find a way. She needs to find a way. Can she? Can she win? 15 seconds. Charlotte Flair gets the victory with 10 seconds to spare. Charlotte Flair may have eked out a win in the last few seconds. Charlotte Flair may have eked out a win in the last few seconds, and she does exactly that. 10 seconds to remain, and Charlotte Flair gets the victory against Becky Lynch, the new women's champion, much to the chagrin, most likely, to Rhea Ripley. But I guarantee you, with what happened in this match, the close proximity to the ending of this match, that we got the final victory, we got the final win. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch will have undoubtedly unfinished business between these two women, and there is clearly going to be unfinished business between Rhea and Charlotte Flair. But for that, let me know down in the comment section below if you like content like this. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on this, on the ending, and what comes out of it, or what should come out of it. And also, let me know down in the comment, if you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content that you can only find here at Wrestling Express. And before you go, do not forget to ding that notification bell to always know when a new video is up on the channel. Till next time, I will see you again soon.